Hello, this is Jeremy Silva with BuildASoil, and today we've got another BuildASoil product highlight video. Today we've got the Highgrove Cypress 6, and so this is part of our tent packages, and they make a Cypress 3, a Cypress 6, and there's also the Cypress 8, and that number is based on the number of strips the light has. The Cypress 8 Evo is one of my favorite lights, but it's very powerful, and for a 4x4, a little bit overkill. And so today I want to open up the Cypress 6. We're going to hang it up in our side-by-side grow, and we're going to compare it to another light. But for today, what I want to do is just show you what the light looks like and some of the numbers on it in case you're making a comparison. And so let's open it up, and then I'll read over some of the information that I have written on the board here. So let's get this open. Okay. So this one I really like as far as its simplicity. The other lights that we've done before, they take a little bit of time to build, where this one right out of the box, you'll notice it's got really nice foam in there, and so it's all pretty protected. This one just folds, so it's already built. The only thing we have to do is decide, do we want to remote the ballast or just mount it onto the light? Normally, I like to just mount it on the light. A lot of times we benefit here from having a little bit extra heat in the tent. With the LED, I like to run things warmer, and so that does help. Also, it's just all clean and contained, and there's no real reason for me to put it on the outside. If you want to, you can. We'll look and see as far as how long the cord is and all that. But let me at least get this light out. Pretty lightweight. I like that. Okay, let's ditch the box. Think I got everything here. Looks like it's gonna unhinge right here. Too easy. Okay, that's nice. So this thing's already built. I don't have to attach anything, which I really like. And I can see here, you'll probably see on the website, but it says Samsung LM301H Evo full spectrum. And so I'll go over what some of that is. And then I like here, it says 660, it says UV, it says infrared plus. And so I can actually see what all these different chips are. And then it looks like there's the G for the green. I also see that this has got Allen wrench, like a hex tool. And so all of these are serviceable. There's nothing that's like riveted on here. It's got a really nice heat sink. I like the design of this. So easy. It's already wired together, so it looks like I would just need to connect. Oh, there it is, the ballast. That's pretty cool. So let's put this flat. It looks like it's protected. Cool. Very thick heat sink, unlike some of the other ones we've shown. And so that just should add to the longevity. One of the things I'm looking for when I'm getting like a top tier light is just the build quality, the components that they use. Because a lot of times, like Floorflex, they're a huge company. They could afford all this proprietary stuff. Where if you're a builder at home, you're looking for the best system, you're looking for the best heat sink, you're looking for the best diodes. And so this has all of that going for it. And then of course, all the parts come from like Samsung or from China, where all the grow lights come from. But instead of just being shipped from China in a package, this one's actually built in San Diego. Let's get the rest of this light built, and we'll discuss some of the specs here, because it's really pretty cool. There's 320 diodes per strip, 1,920 diodes in total. And then we'll go over the differences, because that's really why someone might look at this light. It's got some unique things like the emerald green and a full stack of all the other ones, including the latest Evo chips, which, if you don't know, Samsung's Evo is their horticultural line that they're really pushing for, because they've done a lot of scientific research on what makes plants grow, and the Evo chips have all their latest technology, and then balancing that with some of the red. Okay, so inside it looks like we have a ballast. Perfect. And then it's got the quick connects here, and then this will go right there, it looks like. Let's see, I'll probably want it like right in the middle. Oh, no screws, nothing? That's too easy. Okay. Well, that's pretty rad. So the light is built now. That took 1 second. It's basically built in the box. Okay, now I've got a power cord. Looks like it's plenty long. See, it's an Inventronics, so this is a really good LED driver. Man, it just literally clips right on in 2 seconds. It's got these waterproof connections. So let's connect the power cord here. Looks like a barrel connector. So it inserts like that, and then you screw to tighten, and this has waterproof connections. I like to see it means it'll last a really long time. Okay, there's the power cord. And then it comes with all your rope ratchets. It does come with screws. So I'm guessing if I wanted to, yes, I could put a screw on there and probably thread it to be slightly tighter on there, but I'm not going to. The other thing is, yeah, I don't want to tap in. I don't want to do any of that. I'm just going to leave it. This seems so secure. So it comes with some hardware, and then it comes with either a dimmer, and then you've also got the RJ port, which we're going to use to connect to the AC Infinity. And so it looks like either one. If I want the dimmer, all I do is plug this in, and now I've got full dimming control, and it's marked on here from 0 to 100%, so it goes fully off, or on up to 100%, and it's got numbers on there and a dial so you can match all your lights. Or what you could do is you could just use the RJ. That's what we're gonna use. So I'll unplug this and I'll keep it just in case. And then I'll just plug this one in. And then now what I'm gonna do is take this open female end here for the RJ connector, and I've got an adapter that will take this RJ cord right from this light, plug it into the AC Infinity controller. Our kits come with it, but if you already have one, you can look up the Type A connector from AC Infinity if that's the controller you're using. Otherwise, do the research for your own controller, or just use the dimmer, right? You don't need to use a controller. A lot of times, the only reason to hook it into the controller is to be able to remotely turn it on and off or dim. Most people are fine just setting a schedule, knowing that the light's on and off according to that schedule. So that's kind of up to you. I'm gonna leave that one on there, and then we'll just plug that into the grow tent and then hook it up, and I'll show you how we do that in another video. The last part is just to connect the barrel connectors from this Inventronics driver right to the light, and it's already set up. So I'm gonna put that in right now. Let's reach over the table here. So this light is ready to go. I'd love to show you the spectrum. So I think what I'm gonna do is show you where the green is. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna plug it in. I'm gonna unplug this, plug the dimmer back in. So I have some control. We're turning it to 0 right now. And then I'm gonna plug it in. Let's lift it up. See how well this driver holds. Oh man, the driver holds just on those little clips with no screws. Okay, so we're at 0 right now. I'm gonna blind the camera here. You're not gonna be able to see me, but I just wanna show you the cool spectrum on these bars. Let's see. That's 0, or that's 10%, so we can go up from there. Oh wow, that is really cool. You can see the green strips in there, the UV. Normally you can't look right into it, so it'd be pretty cool for me to see this on camera, but I'm seeing the reflection off the window behind the camera, so I can kind of see it. It's pretty cool. All right, well, nothing left to do but to hang it. So let's get this thing done. I'm gonna go over the last of the details, and then I'm gonna get this thing hung in the tent. So, if you're narrowing it down, you probably saw this behind me. Obviously this is on the product page on the website, but this is a little more specific. So there's 6 strips on here, and each strip has the LM301H Evo, a mix of the 3000, 5000K. There's 228 pieces on here. And you see that's pretty standard. The Floraflex has a 3000, 5000K. They're not the Evo, they're their own proprietary. The Grandmaster has a mix of those. There's the LM301H Mint White. There's 8 pieces, and that gives you a little bit more green spectrum in the white. And then there's the 660 nanometer called Deep Red. There's 60 of those. And that balances it because the UV is a little bit more, the Evo, a little bit more blue. And so we want to hit these points with red, and you see a lot of the lighting companies trying to do that. And then you have the 730, which they call IR, or infrared, or also known as far red. And there's 4 of those per strip. And then there's actual UVA, which is the 395, and that's 4 pieces. And then lastly, I think what makes this most unique is this combination of the Mint White Evo with the regular Evo, stacked with the far red and deep red, combined with the UVA, and then finally green. So this is emerald green, not just the mint, but actual, you can see on the strip when I turned it on, emerald green diodes, and there's 16 per strip. So the idea with that is to take some of the later research where it shows that we used to think green was like, hey, the plants don't see green, you can use a green light at night. But what we have seen, or what they've found on the science, is that the green penetrates deeper through the tissue into the surface of the leaf. And so the hope is that if you combine this green with the other ones it might be able to carry with it in full spectrum deeper some of these other photons. And so time will tell, but that's why we're doing side-by-sides. Instead of me saying, hey, this company has the coolest thing in the world, you have to buy it, I'm gonna say, look, I really think this is a great idea, and it's at the tip of the spear, it's got all the latest components, and I wanna see what it does. So we're gonna do it together on camera. This has been another product highlight video by BuildASoil. If you've got questions about the Cypress 6, 8, 3, any of these lights, please drop them here in the video and I'll do my best. I know we don't remember to cover every detail that's important to you, but I think we hit a lot of the big ones here. So that's 320 diodes per strip, 1920 per total. The Cypress 6 is 660 watts, 5.5 amps on your regular 120 power cord, and it can plug into anything right with the right cord. And it's 2.9 U-moles. So the efficiency here is very much what you'd expect from an Evo light. So thanks again. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to our channel, like this stuff, share it with your friends. Again, if you've got questions, drop them in here and we'll answer this on our FAQ, or we'll just jump in there and answer the question in the comments. And until next time, I'll see you on the next product highlight video.